I can't keep up with this place anymore, son.
It's okay, ma'am. Let me handle it today.
My husband had many strokes. We sold everything.
I'm gonna make this yard beautiful again.
That decaying tree in the back terrifies me. I literally can't sleep at night during storms.
This yard was a suffocating blanket of withered overgrowth and tangled weeds that completely erased the natural border of the property before my crew and I arrived to systematically reclaim the entire perimeter from years of heartbreaking abandonment, working steadily alongside the dark wooden fence to clear away the messy layers of brush that blocked the path. The buzzing sound of our machinery kept reminding me of the profoundly emotional conversation that had taken place just moments earlier right beside the black mailbox numbered 350. I was initially tipped off about this critical situation by a compassionate neighbor named Tina, who secretly reached out to my channel because her dear friend was quietly drowning in a sea of medical crises and financial ruin. Walking onto the driveway that morning, my heart instantly broke into a million pieces. The exact second, a frail elderly woman named Heather stepped outside to greet me. Wearing a loose blue cardigan and floral pants, her gray hair was covered by a navy cap. But it was her right lower leg, visibly swollen and tightly wrapped in thick medical gauze due to severe lymphedema from a past cancer battle that truly captured her painful reality. With a fragile voice cracking with raw emotion, she stood by the entrance and confessed that today was actually her birthday. But she couldn't stop crying because the weight of her household had become completely unbearable. 4 years ago, she and her husband sold absolutely everything they owned to invest in this property as their final dream home. But right after the pandemic, her husband suffered a series of devastating neurological mini-strokes that destroyed his cognitive function and forced him to permanently shut down his 15-year flooring business. With no stable income left and an aging grandmother to support, Heather was desperately trying to consolidate and sell the estate because her compromised health left her totally powerless to maintain it. Yet, the heaviest burden was a massive 30-foot rotting tree leaning directly over her roof, a terrifying hazard from a recent hurricane that left her completely sleepless and panicking during every single storm. Looking into her tired, weeping face, I knew I couldn't leave her in danger. So I promised her that I would personally fund a professional tree company to remove the hazard, so she could finally sleep without fear. For hours, we cleared the massive overgrowth, stripping away the thick weeds until a beautiful, clear view of the home finally emerged from the chaos. At the end of the day, as she held my hands tightly and offered a profound, tearful prayer over my life and my children, I had to put my sunglasses on just to hide the fact that I was openly sobbing on camera, completely undone by her beautiful gratitude. This intense rescue forces us to ask a critical question about our vulnerable elders. Do you believe that community members have a basic human duty to actively step in and protect elderly cancer survivors from collapsing infrastructure? Or should the financial burden of disaster recovery fall entirely on the suffering family? Please leave your deep, completely unfiltered thoughts in the comments section below. Hit that like button and share this transformation to help us spread real love. Thank you for standing with me.